everyone. Today we are going to start with our chapter 11, Delhi, the heart of India. So let's explore it. Delhi is not just our capital, as you know that Delhi is our capital. So Delhi it is not just our capital, but it also reflects the modern and the beautiful life of our country. From monuments like Qutub Minar and your Red Fort, and to modern buildings, metro lines, and busy markets, we see many things in Delhi. So let's explore this vibrant state. As you see that this is a now in this chapter we will study about our Delhi, the capital of our country. So Delhi it is the second largest city in population of India. So if we talk about where it is located on the bank of river Yamuna. And New Delhi is the capital of India. What is the capital of our country? That is New Delhi. So as it is in the north central part of India, where it is located? In the north central part of India. And rightly what we call it, that is why we call it heart of India. Where is our heart located? In the right central part. So the city has two parts. Basically, the Delhi is divided into two parts, Old Delhi and New Delhi. And New Delhi was built by the British. And Old and New Delhi together, what they form? They form National Capital Territory, that is NCT of Delhi. So here, let's see the Delhi. It's Delhi over here. It is shown in the map over here. It is the part of our country. So here you can see this is northwest, is North Delhi, southwest, and northeast. So here let's see, this is the New Delhi, is the National Capital Territory, where all your important offices of your political leaders are situated over here. So people from all the parts, if we talk about the people from different parts of the country, they stay in Delhi and they spoke different languages like English, Hindi and Punjab. Right? They are the main language that is spoken over here. So if we talk about Yamuna River, it flows from the eastern side. If we talk about the Yamuna River, from where does it flow? It flows from the eastern side. Aravalli Hills, where does it lies? It lies to the west in the south. So the National Capital Territory is surrounded by the state of Haryana. If we talk about on the three sides, if it not west and south, what lies? Haryana lies, right? And while Uttar Pradesh, where does it lies? It lies in the east. So question can be asked to you, name the states which are bordered by New Delhi or surrounded by New Delhi, that is your Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, right? If we talk about the climate of the Delhi, it is hot and dry in summer, right? And the winters are cold. If we talk about the rainy months, July and August, these are the rainy months of Delhi. So you can see these are the offices, Rashtrapati Bhavan. So the offices of central government, where are they located? In the New Delhi. The Prime Minister of India, he lives here. Other minister and the high officials of the government, they also live in the New Delhi. Ambassador and dignitaries from other countries of the world lives in New Delhi. President, where does he live? In the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Right? It is beautiful building. And if we talk about Amrit Udyan, which is previously called Mughal Garden. What we call it? Mughal Garden. It in Rashtrapati Bhavan is among the finest garden in the world. So if we talk about Central Secretariat and Parliament House, they are also nearby. So the offices of ministers are located in the Central Secretariat and the meeting of what? Lok Sabha, that is the lower house, and Rajya Sabha, that is upper house. They are held where? In the Parliament House. Where the meetings are held of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? In the Parliament House. Right? So next, let's study about the wide road leading to a Rashtrapati Bhavan. If you go to Rashtrapati Bhavan, you will see a wide road going through it as known as Kartavya Path. Previously, it was known as Raj Path. And what we call it now? Kartavya Path. The Public Day Parade is held in India Gate, which is located on the other end of Kartavya Path, and it is 42 meter high stone memorial which is built in the memory of Indian soldiers who lost their lives in the First World War. So Amar Jawan Jyoti, it is also kept lighted over here, and India is a beautiful city having large number of border buildings. You will see a large number of modern buildings over here beautiful parks and large government buildings, palatial hostels, and your monuments. Connaught Palace, which is the beautiful shopping center. If we talk about the beautiful shopping center of Delhi, that is your Connaught Place. So, some well-known places. Let's study about some well-known places. I will tell you about some well-known places that are located in Delhi. That is a National War Memorial, Bharat Mandapam, Jantar Mantar, National Museum, Lodhi Garden, Lakshmi Narayan Temple, that is Birla Temple, then Bangla Sahib Gurudwara, Lotus Temple, and Akshardham. You must visit these places whenever you visit Delhi, right? These are some beautiful places that we see in your Delhi. Sir Edwin Lutyens, he was a famous British architect of early 1900. What he designed the layout of the city, New Delhi, Rashtrapati Bhavan, and many other important buildings. These all are designed by the architect, that is here Edwin Lutyens. You can see this is new Parliament building, Bharat Mandapam, Jantar Mantar, Birla Mandir, Memorial, National War Memorial. So these are the places that you should visit. Lotus Temple is there, Akshardham Temple, and National Museum. So Old Delhi is also known for beautiful monuments. If we talk about Old Delhi, I have told you about the different monuments of New Delhi. Now if we talk about red, Old Delhi, you will see the red fort over there, right? Jama Masjid, Qutub Minar, and Old Fort are some of them. If we talk about Chandni Chowk, it is the main business center. Between Old Delhi and New Delhi, what it lies? Rajghat and Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi. Delhi is also a big exhibition. In Delhi, you will also see at different times there's a big exhibitions are held, and in the ground which is called Pragati Maidan. Delhi Metro added another feature of Delhi to crown. It is one of the best public transport system. It has made city travel easy for people of Delhi. In Delhi, people of all languages, all religion, all castes live and act together, and it is a typical example of unified mini India. So, as you know that Delhi is also known as mini India. So children, as you know that Delhi is more than our capital, it tells us about the different modern monuments and cities. That is why we call Delhi the heart of India. Hope you enjoy exploring Delhi with me. Now, keep learning, keep enjoying. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.